Okay, boys, here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, Wrecklyss Entertainment proudly brings to you Unhinged with Rickwire and Ben.
You guys are crazy, man. Y'all are all woohoo and shit.
Yo, Internet. Welcome to Unhinged. I'm Rickwire, and Ben's not here. He's hanging out with his two boys tonight. My godson Tyson and his brother Hunter, doing the dad thing. It's not all just sitting around talking to you guys drinking beers. Some of us have some responsibilities, like Ben does tonight. Anyway, massive week it's been for the both of us. The reviews from the Treehouse Bar and Bistro on Devon Street. Go and check it out. We hopefully you've all seen the first review of the Kai Moana burger. We just yesterday tried the next one on the list, which is the Tugged Swine, which is a barbecue pulled pork burger, which was excellent. That'll be online next Monday. Also today we'll play the interview that I did with Shelton, who is the head chef from the Treehouse, and see what he's got to say about his how they came across, how they figured out how they were going to do their burger menu. So that's exciting. Also a couple of tracks of Medioke and a few little things, other things that we've got in the pipes. So that's what we're doing this week. So we'll kick things off with an NXS tune. Enjoy. You're listening to Unhinged. This is Rickwire.
All we've got is this moment. The 21st century's yesterday. You can care all you want. Everybody does, yeah, that's okay. So slide over here and give me a moment. Needs are so wrong. I've got to let you know. I've got to let you know. You're one of my kind. I need you tonight.
Unhinged with Rickwire and Ben.
'Cause I'm not sleeping. There's something about you, girl, that makes me sweat. So how do you feel?
I'm lonely,
Why do you think?
can't think at all.
So what you gonna do?
Gonna live my life.
So slide over here and give me a moment. Your needs are so wrong. I've got to let you know. I've got to let you know. You're one of my kind. I need you tonight. 'Cause I'm not sleeping. There's something about you, girl, that makes me sweat. So how do you feel?
I'm lonely,
Why do you think?
can't think at all.
What you gonna do?
Gonna live my life.
How do you feel? What you gonna do?
Can't think at all.
What you gonna do?
Gonna live my life.
So slide over here and give me a moment. Your needs are so wrong. I've got to let you know. I've got to let you know. Slide over here and give me a moment. I've got to let you know. I've got to let you know. You're one of my kind.
Unhinged with Rickwire and Ben.
You're on Unhinged with Rickwire. NXS, one of my personal favourite songs. So I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed putting it together for you. As I said earlier, an interview with Shelton from the Treehouse, so we're going to go to that in just a minute. Just throwing it out there, if you guys have any food challenges, eating challenges, something you want to see, something you want to know how to make, we will endeavour to find out how, and we will upload it as a video for you to see. anything like that you want to see, food related or whatever. We're kind of doing the food thing at the moment. So like I said earlier, it's been a pretty big week for us. Ben's young son, Tyson, my godson, his first day at school was this week, so that was quite exciting for him. Not so much for me, because I wasn't there. But, so it can be quite daunting, the first day of school from memory. If you guys have any memories from, like, your first day at something that was kind of awkward, feel free to drop us a line. We're actually now on Facebook under UnHinged Epic Eats. Search it up if you haven't seen it. Give it us a like. We're also on Twitter at Unhinged, the Unhinged Show. And Instagram. We're all over the social media. So do check us out. We'll put all the links on our YouTube channel for you to peruse at your leisure. And as I said earlier, we spoke to Shelton from the Treehouse, so we'll play that interview for you now. Do hope you enjoy. Alrighty, so I'm down at the Treehouse with their chef, Shelton. It's I wouldn't say he's one of my best mates, but we've done favours for each other.
We're homies.
Yeah. Welcome to Unhinged.
So what do you want to know, Rick?
All right, so you've just hit us with these 5 new burgers. What can you walk us through your thoughts on what it takes to? I mean, these are some pretty sick looking burgers. Like, how do you compile a list of, and how do you you've covered every base pretty much with every single one. Like, how do you go about sort of making up a menu like that?
With regards to these burgers, it started off with a fridge door and pretty much every one of our staff members having a vivid themselves, and we started just compiling a list of ideas of burgers of, pose the question to people, what would you like to have in a burger? What makes a burger extreme? What do you think people would never expect to see in a burger all in one? And we just went from there.
Epic. So I want to talk about this Mac Daddy burger. It's been sort of the more popular one. Is that right?
Yeah, man. Yeah, it is. It is. It's one of those burgers that people have one and they actually come back and repeat the purchase because they can't believe what they're actually putting inside of their mouths.
Right. So the difference is that you used mac and cheese as a patty.
Yeah. We make our own mac and cheese, and we crumb it, and then we form it into a patty, and then we compile it with a whole lot more bacon and cheese and bread and salad and chips and our own JD smoked tomato sauce, and we make it the Mac Daddy. And
well, you've succeeded because, I mean, right off the mark, Jack Daniel's sauce and bacon is pretty much right up my shit. So, good work. Yeah, I mean, and that's the more popular one of the new ones you've got out.
Yeah, that and the filet mignon burger that we have on there as well, which is, it's a 200 and something cut Scotch fillet with bacon upon bacon with rich mushroom sauce and caramelized onions with salad and greens, and of course you've got to have your chips.
Yeah,
and again the JD's smoked tomato sauce. It's that there would probably be one of my favorites.
Right, so you're endorsing your own stuff. That's good. It's always a good sign if you're going to eat your own stuff. Then it's probably good. You probably have so many different sort of meals and dishes at your disposal, and you'd back something like that.
Yeah, there's no point putting it on the menu if I wouldn't back it myself, man. Because if you won't eat it, it's like feeding your kids, man. If you won't eat it, they're not going to eat it.
Because I feed my kids some pretty heinous rubbish. Which would probably explain why they don't eat like pretty much everything I make, but it's just as a kid thing. So I mean, well, because we're tapping into my kind of thing now too. With burgers are kind of like my thing. I like burgers. I like bacon. I like booze.
It's prevalent.
The Treehouse is pretty much the perfect place for me. Summertime, I mean, a garden bar. You've got beers. You got good quality beers and food, and it's at a really good price.
Right on.
Could almost sort of move this place into sort of that little garden that in heaven somewhere.
I agree, man. I think if the Treehouse was replicated anywhere else in the country, it'd do just as well. It is what it is, and you either love it or hate it, but it's what we offer, and I think we do a good job. And
Yeah, I mean, you guys have made so many changes from the old Treehouse. I mean, not anything sort of overly noticeable, but just the little changes people notice.
Yeah, we have sort of focused on the burgers as a whole, knowing full well that that's our. Well, there are places in town that do the fine dining. There are niche markets here, there, and everywhere. Where, I mean, there's only certain contenders for solid burgers, and well, I think the new changes that we've got on there. I mean, we've got standard burgers on the menu, but we've also got that list of burgers that essentially say, "Come at me, bro."
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's the sort of place that you can walk into wearing a suit, or you can walk in wearing a wife beater and stubbies, and you get treated just the same.
Word up.
The staff are wicked. Always treated. Ben and I come in here quite often. We come in here and grab a burger and a couple of beers and whatnot. Always treated like the A-listers that we really are.
Well, that's it, Rick. Well, you and Ben are the A-listers, and like I say, you put our medal to the test, man. And that's what this is all about.
Well, that's right. I mean, over the next 5 weeks, we're going to be reviewing each of these 5 burgers, one a week, because they're a mighty eat. I don't think I could probably do 2 in one sitting. And yeah, we'll pick it up. We'll pick it apart, and we just really want to convey to the people. I think there's probably about 6 or 7 people listening to us now. So we're living the dream. We're on our way up, and we sort of want to. We want to share the enjoyment we get here, because why not? Our thing has always been, life's too short to eat shitty burgers, eat shitty food.
And the more bacon, the more cheese, and the more meat, the better.
Well, absolutely.
In my opinion.
Well, this is why you're such a success, It's a winning combination.
Yum plus yum equals yum.
Oh, yeah, that's for sure. So, before we do, if you guys want to come down and check out some of these burgers, where the Treehouse is. They're on we're on Devon Street. We're on Devon Street. You can't miss it. It's a big Treehouse.
471.
471 Devon Street. You guys check it out. Unhinged, I am Require. This has been an experience, Sheldon. Thank you very much.
Right on, man. Thanks for having me.
Unhinged with Wrecklyss and Ben.
Somebody was spreading rumors about better days are coming. Why was I hot man? Asked if I knew one and the same, but I just whispered your name. Somebody was saying something about there being an attorney. But when they asked me what would I do if that day came, I only whispered your name. Everyone got their own opinion and protects their own dominion. No doubt for them it's true, but I tell them what I really believe. My only worry is protecting you, yeah. None should ever be lonely. You'll find somebody to care. Ask me if I dare to answer who. Can couldn't carry that flame. I just whisper your name. Everyone got their own opinion and protects their own dominion. No doubt for that is true. But I tell them what I really believe. My only worry is protecting you.
Unhinged with Rickwire and Ben.
Nobody should ever be lonely. We all find someone that can. Well, ask me if I dare to answer who could carry that flame. Carry that flame, yeah. Carry that flame. I just whisper your name.
Unhinged with Rickwire and Ben.
Unhinged with Rickwire, that was originally done by Harry Connick Jr. I quite like that. It's a little bit jazzy, a little bit happy. It's a happy little one. So we've been talking about first days that are kind of daunting. First day, it could be a new job that you're starting, or first day at school. Even though it was like a million years ago, I do remember my first day at school. And you weren't treated with like school visits like kids are now. You were just all in there, and it was quite scary. They still had the strap back then, so you wouldn't hear that sort of thing now. But yeah. Also this week we're going to be uploading anyone that's interested, even if you're not, it's going to be there. Our recipe from, we go back to Crate Day last year where we did a big epic feed, Ben and I. And we did whiskey and coke ribs. And we filmed the preparation of the meal in a instructive type cooking show theme. So if you're interested in whiskey and coke ribs, that will be up later in the week, possibly before the weekend, maybe tomorrow. Who knows? Anyways, that's about my lot. This has been Unhinged. I'm Rick Wah. I've been back next week. You guys have a good week. See you.
Unhinged with Rickwire and Ben.